Hey up everyone, welcome back to the History of Football channel. Today on the channel I'll be doing another Football League ground, talking about the history of that ground. This time we're headed to League One and we'll be talking about the history of Bloomfield Road, the home ground of Blackpool Football Club. Blackpool were founded on the 26th of July 1887. Before playing at Bloomfield Road, the club played at Rakeshall Gardens, also known as the Pleasure Gardens, and just before they moved to Bloomfield Road they played at the athletic grounds at the present day Stanley Park. Bloomfield Road was opened on the 28th of October 1899 and was originally the home ground of South Shore Football Club. In December 1899 South Shore amalgamated with Blackpool and Blackpool became the tenants of Bloomfield Road. The first match that Blackpool played at Bloomfield Road was against Harwich, where they won 8-0 on the 23rd of December 1899. At the time of Blackpool playing at Bloomfield Road, the ground was just a simple wooden grandstand along the western side of the pitch that could seat 300 spectators. The club would then alternate between their former home ground, Rakeshall, and Bloomfield Road until Blackpool finally moved to Bloomfield Road permanently in 1901. The first league match to be played at Bloomfield Road was on the 12th of October 1901, where Blackpool defeated Doncaster Rovers 3-1. By 1906, Bloomfield Road was one of the only grounds in the country to have all four sides of the grounds with stands. In January 1917 there was a serious fire in the west stand which completely destroyed it and the entire southern end of the ground. By 1925 a new south stand was built to provide a new boardroom, offices, dressing rooms, baths and refreshment bars. In the 1929-1930 season, Blackpool opened up the new west stand which was played in a game against Millwall. Over the next few decades the club would see Bloomfield have a capacity of 38,000 by 1954. In May 1957, Spanish giants Barcelona approached Blackpool about playing a friendly game. The match was contested at Bloomfield Road and it finished in a 3-3 draw. In the late 1950s, new floodlights were inaugurated at the ground and this was commemorated with a friendly against Scottish League champions Hearts. On the 7th of October 1968, in the second division match against Blackburn Rovers, numerous fans were injured when someone threw ammonia into the crowd. Several were taken to hospital and 4 spectators, including a police officer, were detained overnight. On the 24th of August 1974, an unfortunate event took place when a 17-year-old Blackpool fan named Kevin Olsen was fatally stabbed at the rear of the Spion Cop during a game against Bolton Wanderers. In March 1986, Blackpool were talking about leaving Bloomfield Road to move to Blackpool Borough's rugby ground on Princes Street. The club's directors were looking to sell Bloomfield Road to a Manchester development company where a supermarket would be built on the site. The scheme was ultimately rejected by the town council the following month. By the 1990s, Bloomfield Road was in a state of disrepair, and due to this the capacity had to be reduced from 18,000 to 12,000 and then down to 9,000, with the western half of the Cop closed and the eastern half open to only visiting support. In 1992, former chairman Owen Oyston submitted plans to build a new 40,000 all-seater stadium adjoining a large entertainment complex. The proposed new stadium was to be at Wyndyke Farm. However, in 1996, Oyston was convicted of rape and jailed for 6 years and nothing further was heard of the move to the new ground. In the year 2000, the club was given permission to redevelop Bloomfield Road. In 2000 and 2001, the Spion Cop and the West Stand were demolished to make way for new stands. The West Stand was completed in the summer of 2002 and was opened on the 6th of August that year in a friendly match against Blackburn Rovers. In 2005, Bloomfield Road hosted its 2000th Football League match against Brentford, with the game finishing 0-0. With the club being promoted to the Premier League towards the end of the decade, further developments at Bloomfield Road took place. The current stadium consists of 4 stands: the Sir Stanley Matthews West Stand, the Stan Martinson North Stand, also known as the Cop, the North West Stand, and the East Stand, which has been known as the East Paddock or the Scratching Sheds. And completing Bloomfield Road is the Jimmy Armfield South Stand. As mentioned earlier in the video, Blackpool currently play in League 1 and the capacity of Bloomfield Road currently is 16,616. Looking at some records at the stadium, the record attendance at Bloomfield Road is 38,098 when Blackpool played against Wolverhampton Wanderers on the 17th of September 1955. The largest attendance since the ground's been reconfigured is 16,116 against Manchester City on the 17th of October 2010. So that concludes my video on Bloomfield Road, the home of Blackpool Football Club for well over 120 years. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, let me know in the comment section below. Let me know which stadium you'd like me to do next. Thanks to everyone that's recently subscribed to the channel and continues to watch and like the videos. It's much appreciated. And I will catch us all later in the next one. Alright, ta-ra for now.